Hey, so welcome back to my video series where I'm explaining the importance of attending the online facilitation course. So on part one, we really discussed about the theory that is going to be covered on the online facilitation course. So it's very important to understand that any activity, any skills program, any job is founded on some theory. And I'll give you the practical example of building a house. Every house has a foundation. And for you to ensure that your house stands and weathers the storm, you need to ensure that you build a solid foundation, okay? That is the same as training, whether it's training face-to-face or training online, there needs to be a foundation. So one of the things that I mentioned last time that you'll learn is the theoretical base, which is the foundation of online learning, which is essential for the success of any online activities, understanding the theory that underpins online learning. Okay, but beyond the theory, I guess everybody, what you want to know is practically how to facilitate online. Okay, that is the second thing that you will learn on the course. On the course, you will not only get to understand what type of technologies are out there for a training facilitator to use or for a teacher to use. We'll look at all the different types of technologies that are available for you, and then how to select the most effective piece of technology for what you need. And then lastly, we'll look at how to use that particular technology. I like to give the example of a vehicle. There are many vehicles, many types of vehicles. You select your vehicle based on what you need it for. It would make no sense for you to buy a BMW if you wanted to plow a farm. Okay. So my goal will be then to assist you in selecting the best technology. What is the best technology that you're going to use? Okay. We're going to look at technologies like Google Maps. I don't know if you're aware that a simple technology Google Maps can come very handy when you're teaching your learners about geography, about the landscape. Because all you have to do is take that technology, ask your learners to go into Google Maps, then they can physically see or visually see the longest river in Africa. Okay? There are many other technologies that I will expose you to, how to create videos, how to work with the learning management system, what are the functionalities that essentially core functionalities that might exist in the learning management system. So in this program, 1, you will learn about the theory. 2, you will learn about the use of educational technology and the different types of educational technology that one can utilize beyond just the learning management system like Google Classroom, like Moodle, like Canvas. Beyond that, what are the other technologies you could combine in an online learning space? It's very important to remember that online learning is not about duplicating what happens in the classroom, but it's about enhancing the learning experience. Simple example, in your classroom, if you are talking about Lorelai's conversational framework, honestly, you can't afford to fly Lorelai from the US to South Africa to speak to your classroom. But with technology, you can afford to have a conversation with Lorelai and ask him to create a video for your class or do a Zoom call for your classroom. So the point of using technology to enhance the learning experience and the point of this online facilitation course is to assist you to be aware of all the technologies available, how to best utilize the technology to make the learning experience more effective. So that is what other second thing that we'll be covering. So we'll be covering the theory that underpins online learning. Secondly, we'll be covering the application, how to practically and effectively use technology to enhance the learning experience. What are the types of technologies that are available and how to use those technologies. So those are the things fundamentally on a bird's overview that we're going to be covering. So I'm done now with the introduction of why you should partake in this course. The next videos will be giving you a glimpse of the content that we'll be covering. Please subscribe. You don't want to miss the glimpse of all the content that will be